Good afternoon, teacher and college. Today we will present the topic of types of conditional as a final exam. Members, Canela González Llana, and my person, Dalbert Flores Natalie. First conditional, real conditional. The first conditional use it to talk about real and possible situation in the future. It describes something that is likely to happen if a certain condition is met. The structure is if plus present simple, comma, will plus base verb. It expresses cause and effect in realistic situations. Example, if it rains tomorrow, we will stay at home. There is a real possibility of rain and the result depends on this condition. Scientific discoveries. 1. The discovery of penicillin. Penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928 became the first widely used antibiotic and saved millions of lives. Example, first conditional, if new antibiotics are discovered, they will help us fight resistant bacteria. And if people continue to misuse antibiotics, bacteria will become even more resistant. 2. The invention of the telephone. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in 1876, transforming human communication forever. First conditional example, if technology keeps improving, future phones will connect people in ways we cannot imagine. In conclusion, both examples of the first conditional show how scientific discoveries can shape the future. The discovery of penicillin reminds us that if new medicines are developed, humanity will be able to fight new challenges, such as resistant bacteria. In the same way, the invention of the telephone shows that if technology continues to improve, communication will keep evolving in unimaginable ways. These examples demonstrate that science not only changes the present but also opens possibility for the future. Next and second conditional, unreal, present, and future. The second conditional used to talk about hypothetical or imaginary situation in the present or future. It expresses something that is unlikely to happen or purely imaginary. The structure is if plus past simple, comma, will plus base verb. Example, if I won the lottery, I will travel around the world. This is not a real situation now, it is just an imagined possibility. Scientific discoveries. 1. The theory of relativity. Einstein's theory of relativity proposed in 1905, transforming our understanding of space, time, and gravity. Second conditional examples, if Einstein were alive today, we would be amazed by space exploration, and if time travel were possible, scientists would study the universe in a completely different way. 2. The discovery of gravity. In the 17th century, Isaac Newton formulated the law of universe gravitation and constants of physics. Second conditional example, if Newton were not a curious observer, we would not have developed his theory of gravity. In conclusion, both examples of the second conditional show how imagination helps you think about science in real or hypothetical ways. If Einstein were alive today, we would admire modern space exploration, and if Newton were not curious, he would not have developed the law of gravity. These examples remind us that scientific progress depends not only on knowledge but also on imagination and curiosity.
Okay, continue. Third conditional and real conditional past. The third conditional is used to talk about hypothetical or imaginary situation in the past. It expresses regret or things that could have happened differently but did not. The structure is if plus past perfect, comma, would have plus past participle. For example, if she had studied harder, she would have passed the exam. This didn't happen in reality. She didn't study and she failed the exam. Scientific discoveries. Number 1, the discovery of DNA structure. In 1953, Watson and Crick revealed the double helix structure of DNA, a discovery that revolutionized genetics and medicine. Third conditional. If scientists had not discovered the DNA structure, modern medicine would have developed much more slowly. If Rosalind Franklin had not produced X-ray images, Watson and Crick would not have built their model. Number 2, the moon landing. In 1969, Apollo 11 successfully landed the first human on the moon, marking a historic achievement for science. Third conditional. If the Apollo 11 mission had failed, the space race would have ended very differently. In conclusion, both examples of the third conditional show how past scientific achievements have shaped the world we live in today. If the structure of DNA had not been discovered, medicine and genetics would not have advanced as quickly. And if the Apollo 11 mission had failed, the space race would have taken another direction. These examples remind us that key discoveries and events in history have changed humanity's future forever. Continue mixed conditionals. Mixed conditional are special conditional structures that combine two different time references in the same sentence. Unlike standard conditional, zero, first, second, and third, which stay consistent in tense, mixed conditional allow us to link a past event with a present result or a present situation with a past result. They are particularly useful for describing scientific discoveries and imagining how the world would look today if the past had been different. Considering how our current reality could have reshaped past outcomes, and practicing advanced grammar that blends hypothetical thinking with real-world context. Main types. Third and second conditional. The form is if plus past perfect, comma, would or could or might plus base verb. The meaning is a different past situation would have changed the present. For example, if scientists had discovered this earlier, we would know more today. Second and third conditional. The form is if plus past simple, comma, would or could or might have plus past participle. The meaning is a different present situation would have changed the past. For example, if people were more open to new ideas, they would have supported the discovery sooner. Scientific discoveries. Number 1, the Higgs boson. The Higgs boson discovered at CERN confirmed the mechanism by which particles acquire mass, a cornerstone of the standard model of physics. Third and second conditional. If scientists had not detected the Higgs boson, we would still lack evidence for the standard model today. Second and third conditional. If particle physics were less advanced, researchers would not have confirmed the Higgs boson in 2012. Number 2, Human Genome Project. Mapping the human genome opened doors to personalized medicine and understanding genetic disease. Third and second conditional, if the genome had not been sequenced, we would not have today's personalized treatments. Second and third conditional, if genetics were less developed, scientists would not have completed the Human Genome Project in 2003. In conclusion, both examples of the mixed conditional show how past scientific achievement continue to shape our present reality. If the Human Genome Project had not been completed, today's personalized medicine would not exist. Likewise, if the Higgs boson had not been discovered, our current understanding of matter and the universe would remain incomplete. These cases remind that scientific milestones from the past directly define the possibilities of our world today. Practice exercise. Choose the correct option. Number 1. If people do misuse antibiotics, bacteria, even more resistant. In this case, the correct answer is letter A, continue and will become. Number 2, if technology improving future phones people in unimaginable ways. The correct answer in this case is letter A, keeps and will connect. Number 3, if Einstein alive today, he amazed by space exploration. The correct answer is letter B, where and would be. Number 4, if Newton, not a curious observer, he developed his theory of gravity. The correct answer is letter B, where and wouldn't have.
Next, exercise 5. If Rosalind Franklin X-ray images Watson and Crick, their model. The correct option is letter A, had not produced and would not have will. 6. If the Apollo 11 mission, the space race very differently, the correct option is letter A, had failed and would have ended. 7. If the Higgs boson had not been discovered, psychics incomplete today. The correct option is letter B, will be. And I finally, if genetics were less advanced scientists, the Human Genome Project in 2003, the correct option is letter B, will not have completed. Thank you for your attention.